Yeah, what's up? What's good? What's good? If you're in the stream right now, let me know. Say what's up. Let me know who in here. See, we got two people. Don't be shy. Let's cut this music down. Yeah. What's going on, people? What's up? You guys know who it is. The King O Caesar. Bring you gear reviews, tutorials, and unboxings. And sometimes we just like to have conversations like this. You know, once in a while stuff will come up, and then people will start speculating, and I like to talk about it. I like to know what's going down. Try to be in the news now. Um, I watched two videos. I watched one from my brother Lifted Noise, and then another one from Sample Kings, and they both seem to think that we are getting a new NPC sometime soon, which I don't doubt. But some of it has to do with the because of the price drops in the NPCs right now. Right now we have the NPC one. We have the NPC one. This beautiful thing right here, right now on Z Zounds and places like Guitar Center and Sweetwater, going for $699 right now. This one. We have this one. $699. Then I gotta grab my beautiful baby because you guys know me. I keep the beauties on deck. Now, they also have this one on these sites too, going for $1,099 right now. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love this thing. I still swear by it. Everything I say about it is the truth. I don't care who feels any different. Today I'm in the NPC gang shirt. Shout out to the NPC gang and my brother's site. You know what I'm saying? Representing the merch gang from the NPC gang group. You know what I'm saying? Supposed to have some new hats coming out, so you guys stay tuned to that because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be fire. But let's talk about this. What do you guys think? Do you think we're gonna get a new NPC or not? And towards the end, I'm gonna give my thoughts. But let's look at the brother Lifted Noises video and check his video and see what he has to say about it. Okay.
PC1 price is significant.
Hold on. Let's go back in.
All right, so maybe you've noticed by now that the NPC Live 2 and the NPC1 price has significantly dropped. You can get like an NPC1 for $699, NPC Live 2 for like $1,000. I think this is a big indicator that Akai is going to be dropping a new portable piece of hardware, a new NPC somewhere in between the form factor of an NPC1 and an NPC Live 2, possibly an NPC Key Mini, maybe 25, 32, 37 keys. Because if we look at their track record as of lately, they've been putting out a lot of keyboard products, starting with the MPK Play MK3, which I own, and then they had the MPC Key 61, and then the latest thing from Akai, the MPK Mini Plus. So if you look at that, these little indications, we may see a new piece of hardware soon. How soon, I don't know, but this is my prediction. I wanted to throw there out on the internet just to see if I'm right or wrong when the time does come. Let's see. All right, so maybe you've noticed by
Okay. Now, shout out to the brother Raul. You know what I'm saying? Lifted Noise. Now, he's speculating that we might get something that's in between the NPC Live and the NPC 1. Now, I've said this on my channel before, and I think I said it in the recent videos that I just made. If you guys haven't checked those out, it's basically the pros and the cons of the MPC 1. Okay, so I have the pros, and I have a video with the pros and a video with the cons. So if you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. But I think that if they somehow did merge the MPC 1 and the MPC Live 2 together somehow, and made it have it the same form factor with the shortcuts, with the IO and a battery, and somewhere to put like external, like an internal drive. I don't know how they would do it, but I think that would be the ultimate MPC. You talk about a form factor that's so small, man. You know, even though you don't get the full size pads, at this point, the full size pads don't really bother me as much as I thought they were going to, because it's still like MPC pads. They're just a little bit stiffer. But I I kind of like the form factor of the MPC one. Going back up here, let's take a look at it right here. You know, the MPC one is a great form factor. You got the little small pads, but like I said, the pads don't really make or break this thing for me. You know, it's the shortcuts. The shortcuts are the winner. Like the buttons, all the buttons that you get make it a win. You know, the only reason why I wouldn't buy it is because I'm used to the MPC Live 2. The MPC Live 2 is an amazing thing. I could do without the speaker, but I won't say that the speaker isn't a game changer, because like I love the fact that I only have to bring that with me when I do something. You know, when I go somewhere, all I need to do is bring the MPC one, and that's it. And I don't need to bring anything. I mean, not the MPC one, the MPC Live 2. I don't need to bring no headphones. I don't need to bring no external hard drive if I want, even though I always have an external hard drive attached to it because I like to back my stuff up. But I don't have to if I don't want to. I have a 1 terabyte drive in it. So, and I barely even scratched the surface of that thing, even with like over 1,000. I'm pretty sure I'm like over 1,000 like splice samples. I got a whole bunch of like expansion kits that I've gotten from all over the place. I got some from my brother I am site, what I'm saying, with the standalone soul. I got Ghetto Styles' his expansion, what I'm saying, Beat the Block Up expansion. I got some stuff from So 100 the brother 6. I got a whole, basically what I'm saying is I got a whole bunch of stuff on there. But if we were able to merge that together, like Lifted Noise said in his video, the video that we just watched, I think that would be great. Now, as far as the MPC key, I also said before that if we could get something that's like affordable, 25 to 30 keys, that would be great. Be great, man. So, what are you guys thinking? What do you guys think of his video, the video that we just reacted to? You guys let me know if you're in here. Looks like we got Lifted Noise in here and Ghetto Styles. So he'll be able to, Lifted Noise will be able to give his input. Ghetto Styles says, I don't know what's coming, but I want a new MPC X. And what's good, Raul? What's going on, brother? I just pulled up your short and showed everybody what you were talking about with the MPC. Now, yeah, we watched your video. I pulled it up right here. I still got it up, actually. Boom, there you go. Front and center. We watched your video. Yes, we did. Now, if you guys haven't checked out their channels yet, you guys should go check out both of their channels, Ghetto Styles and Lifted Noise. Subscribe if you haven't. What are you doing, man? You haven't subscribed to their channels yet. Or my channel. I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? We try to bring the best. We try to bring the best. We try to bring the best that we can. Lifted Noise says he thinks it's a battery-powered portable MPC key. Street life. What's up, street life? Welcome to the stream. For real, man. A portable MPC key would be be cool too. Now, hear me out. Okay, the key 61 is great. A lot of people have been raving about it. A lot of people have been saying that it's a great piece of kit. The only thing is that it's one of those stationary things, right? It's one of those things like the MPC X. The MPC X, like if I was never leaving the studio and I wasn't going different places, the MPC X to me I think is the ultimate right now. I haven't had a chance to mess with the keys. Maybe I'll change my mind when I get the keys, but it falls in the same range as the MPC X. Basically, something that you're gonna put in the studio, and it's gonna be like the heart of your studio. It's gonna be the main piece. You're not gonna move it too often. If you do, it's gonna be like far and few between, right? So, you know what I'm saying? If we get an MPC key like 25 or 30, something that's still small, it would be something that you might be more apt to take with you, and it's going to be more affordable. So um, they could still use the form factor of the MPC one pads and the faders and the screen, and it would still be amazing. You know what I'm saying? Or like Lifted Noise said before, is like a MPC one crossbred with a like the MPC one and MPC Live two had a baby. I think that would be amazing too. Yeah, the new mini just came out. The new mini for me is, I don't know. It doesn't really excite me that much. It's just like they just made like a bigger, more capable MPK mini. I mean, I haven't got to play with that either, so I'm not gonna get my full whatever on that. But I think it's all right. I think if you have an NPC key six or NPC key mini, it's just fine. Or if you already, because I have like multiple MIDI controllers. I even have old ones like the Oxygen 25, and like here go my MPK mini. I keep it. I usually sometimes I take it with my MPC Live too, but sometimes most of the time I don't. So it just sits around doing nothing. Yep, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Like I like the I don't have the MPK 3 Ghetto Styles. Ghetto Styles says, in my opinion, the new MPK is okay, but I really don't think you need it if you have a MPK MIDI 3. Okay. Yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? It has the buttons for scales and the chords, but it's not a game changer. Same thing for me, man. Like I mean, we act like I mean, if you're using the MPK MIDI with like a DAW, something like that, it might be useful. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're just using it with the MPC software, by itself, you don't have an MPC. Some of that stuff might be useful because they do have like things that you can utilize in the MPC software that allows you to do chords and allow you to do that stuff. But if you have an MPC, let's just be real. The MPC does everything that the MPK does. So why do you need an extra thing to do the same thing that the MPC can do? And like I said, all I need is something to play keys. That's why the MPC Key 61 is so, appealing to me, because the MPC Key 61 actually has the keys attached. And I like to be able to play melodies and stuff. That's the only reason why we have MIDI keyboards like this. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is the MPK MIDI 2, I believe. This is the Mark II. So this isn't even the 3. But I think the 3 is great because they upgraded the knobs and stuff like that and made the knobs better, and made a couple of other few changes that made it more seem more premium. So that's why I think the MPK MIDI 3 is a great choice. I think it's a great choice. Now, As far as these new NPCs, do we think we're gonna get them? Because right now, if we go on Z Sounds, let's go to Z Sounds. Let's check this out. And it's not just the regular NPCs. We got the NPC Retro right here, 1,099. Now these usually go for 1,299. That's how much I bought mine for. That's how much I know a lot of people have bought theirs for. And these don't really. I don't think I've ever seen the NPCs go on sale ever. So I, if they have, I missed it. And I hate that I missed it because I hate missing sales. I'm a salesperson, so I like to catch things when they're on sale because it's going to save me some money. And look, Z Sounds got a whole bunch of sales going on. Look, this is like a $400 mic, $400 or $500 mic right here. The Shure SMB dynamic mic. But here we go, MPC Live 2, again the regular one, and then the MPC 1, $699. Now this was going for I believe $899 before, so another $200 out. That is a steal, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The MPC 1, like even the Live, like the Live is a steal, but I think like right now, if I was a person and I was trying to buy an MPC and I was new and I was on a budget and I could swing this, I think that's a hell of a price for the MPC 1. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I've always compared the MPC 1 to the Machine Plus. On paper, it does the same or more than what the Machine Plus does. And the Machine Plus we know is has the same price tag as the MPC Live too. So, just to show you guys that the prices are down. We can even go to Sweetwater. Let's see Sweetwater. I think Sweetwater also has them on sale too. Let's go. Let's go. MPC 1. MPC 1, $200 off. $699. Let's go to the MPC Live. Now the X is not on sale. Yep, $1,000. See the MPC X is not on sale. So it's just the MPC 1 and the MPC Live 2. Let's go back to Z Sounds. You guys know I mess with Z Sounds. They kind of sponsoring the channel now, but before they sponsored the channel, I've always been a fan of Z Sounds because guess what? You have to pay as you play. You have to pay as you play, and you cannot beat that. Look at that, $699, 12 payments of $58. So that's a steal, bro. Flat out. But why is it on sale? Is it on sale because this is what me and Raul talked about. We talked about this on the phone, and I think it's just Black Friday. I don't actually think that there's an MPC coming out. You know what I'm saying? Which I could be wrong because we just had them drop in Sample Kings. He had an interesting take on it. You know what I'm saying? He thinks that there's gonna be an MPC XL, something like the X that they just change up and improve and make it better. Like and to me, I feel like that's kind of that would be if Akai was gonna make any move versus the keyboards, because I do feel Raul. I think they have the MPC 1 and they have the MPC Live, so they have like a perfect balance between that. They have something that's entry level, and then they have something that's portable and on the go. That's a little bit more of a step up. So I wouldn't see them. I can't, even though it would be amazing for us, I couldn't see them fusing the two together and making one product because that's just gonna mess up their overhead. But what I could see is them making another keyboard, like a light key, like an MPC key 2025 light or something like that, on the lines of what Raul was saying, or on the lines of what Sample Kings was saying with the MPC X, making it better because that's the only MPC that hasn't had a second iteration yet, besides the MPC 1, but the MPC 1 is new. So We'll go back to YouTube and let's check out Sample Kings. I thought I was subscribed to Sample Kings. Why am I not subscribed to this guy yet? Shout out to Sample Kings. He does have good content. I like his content. Let me make sure I subscribe because I don't know why I haven't subscribed yet. I've been a ninja watcher. So here it goes. Here's his video. Let's check out his video.
Explains what it is and how it's going to enhance.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Doc from SampleKings.com, and you know the deal. You can see I got my NPCs here. I'm looking at them. A new NPC is coming. I know, I'm feeling it. It's coming. Okay, so I've got a bunch of NPCs. We're going to explain the theory. Now, they've been coming for a while, but something happened odd. So we had in 2008, the Japanese company had to sell it, Akai, that is. And so the American company bought Akai. And they came out with their first machine was in 2008, their first machine. They break that machine out, and some guy didn't like it. I forgot that producer's name. Anyway, he didn't like it. And sales weren't so big then. They tried to change stuff around, and then machine was coming out. So Native Instant Machine was like starting to take over because they had a controller, and you can put it into your computer, and you can make up beats and everything else. And wow, it was easy. Whoa, that's kind of cool. And you had more memory because you just use your computer. Pretty cool. So then Akai has got to get a staff of guys sitting around writing code.
Let me stop this real quick. I'm gonna go through the chat first before I finish the because the chat is getting away from me, and I don't want to lose where I'm at in the chat. Okay, Street Life, Viral Beats, what's good? Welcome to the live, brother. Always a pleasure, man. Dang, you play Oh, Ghetto Style said the price has went up and down at times. Yeah, I missed all the times that it went down. I've only seen when the prices went up. Yep. Unlucky for me, right? So, Viral Beast said he paid $1,400 for the live. Ah, man, that's a lot, man. I'm sorry to hear that. The MPC one looks like it went back to the original release price. That's what Ghetto Style said. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think that's a good price for it. I think $699 is a great price for the MPC one. Studio Gangster, what's up, Studio Gangster? Said you heard about the sales. They saw there might be new equipment coming from Akai. Yeah. What's good? What's good? WC one was $700 when I got it on release day. Yep, I remember that, and I thought it went up because like inflation or something, or maybe they thought they underpriced it. I don't know. I think the sales on the MPC one have been pretty good. So even if they were selling it at the price before, it didn't really change like how people were buying them because people, I see a lot of people, especially when they came out with the MPC one Retro, that thing, like I see a lot of people having that thing. So MPC Live 3, I think it's too soon, Viral Beats, for MPC Live 3. Said please don't got a Live 3. Maybe it'll just be PC3. Yeah, that's from Lifted Noise. Yeah, I think at this point, Street Life, everybody does want an X2. You know what I'm saying? I because I've been playing around. I got the X right here too. I don't know if you guys can. I could probably, like over here, you could probably see right here. This is the X right here. So I've been messing with the X and the one. And like I said, the X, man, is a beast. It reminds me of the Renaissance. It's huge, though. Like, I didn't think it was as big as it was. The the touch screen on it is as big as my iPad right here. That's how big the touch screen on the X is. It's the same size as my iPad. This is a 10-inch screen, a 10 point something inch screen on this iPad. That's how big the screen is on the X, and then everything is just huge. Like it fits in this area where I have the MPC one. It fits right there perfectly, almost. It's hanging off the edge a little bit, so it's a little bit deeper. Pause. than the MPC one or the MPC Live. You know what I'm saying? But it's a beast, man. I love it. Like if I could have two MPCs right now, it would be the MPC Live 2 and the MPC X. The MPC X would not move. It would just stand in its glory right here on my desk. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think a lot of people want the MPC X too. Viral Beats, the MPC. Okay, yeah, he was responding to Viral Beats. Lift the Noise said MPC 1 plus the MPC Live 2, MPC 3. Okay, that's an interesting name. Lift the Noise said not every MPC gets a second iteration though. Yeah, you're right, but we gotta figure that some type of iteration of the X has to come, because they did it with the Live, they did it with they did it with the Live, but they've been doing it with like all the other products too. So, even the stuff that's not the standalone MPCs, we've had like, MPC studios. We had different MPC studios, and I think, and you know what, this might be the second iteration, honestly, because maybe they thought like the MPC Ren was the first rendition of like the new modern MPCs. Only thing about the Ren is that it was strictly a controller, and you couldn't use it standalone. So, but it had pretty much the same footprint as the MPC X, as you can see right here. Like you can see the X right here in this video. In this video, he has the pictures of it, and there goes the Ren. Pretty much like the same type of setup. Just this one standalone, and this one was strictly a controller. But I love the Ren, man. The Ren was like the Ren is how I started on MPCs. This is my first experience. I'm a DAW guy. I came from the DAW, so having that MPC Ren like really like turned me on real bad to MPCs. Got my blood warm. So let's see. Viral Beats, yeah, it took me a year to decide between the two of them. Okay. It took you 2 years to decide? The man was doing this research. I feel you though. I'm the same way. Oh, you said you watched this already? How about the MPC Pocket? You and his name's Lifted Noise. That's what's up though. Oh yeah. Ghetto Style says it feels like it might be something that would be another stab at Machine. Well, I don't know. I definitely can see that. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like they're kind of in competition with each other. But I think Machine came out and they really took over like the DAW space, and like with their controllers, with the Machine Micro and stuff like that. So I think Akai is just really trying to capitalize on the hardware as well, but they have the software part of it now too. So we definitely know that they're going to keep going with these plugins. These plugins are coming, and they're trying to like branch off into the DAW world too. The DAW world, because I'm pretty sure the instruments that you can get are like VST format too, so you can use them in other DAWs. Ghetto Styles would know more about it. Let me know, Ghetto Styles, if that's the truth. I'm pretty sure that was. I thought I seen that they were VSTs. So let's see what else we got. MPC Razor Z Fold. The MPC Razor Fold, make it foldable. Oh my God. if they do come out with something like that, man, oh my, that Akai's just going too far at that point. Lifted noise. You know what I'm saying? Uh, uh, like you were saying, lifted noise. Maybe the size of the SP404. You know, I think the 404 is hot right now. If they did make something like that, um, I think that would be great. How much they price it will be the determining factor of how much it sells, though. You know, because I think what isn't the SP404. I think that's a great price that you can get that for. You know, and it's pretty good. You seem to like it a lot. Lifted noise does. So let me see. See what else we got. I buy a standalone Studio 2. Okay. Yes, the Studio 2. That's nice and flat in form. It's like kind of like a tablet. You guys rocking with the Studio 2 standalone? Force key. Now you guys in here trolling. Fox Styles in the building. Was good, Fox Styles. I need the MPC. I need an MPC that can handle more CPU. I use it for FX, and my live will just shut down and start over. Also, if we go back to a beat I made prior, it won't let me make any changes. You know, and that's what I think. We got the MPC Key 61, and MPC Key 61 has 4 gigs of RAM. Now, I was also talking to Raul about this, and I think that if they just came out with an MPC that had like 8 to like anywhere between 8 to 16 gigs, it'll be able to do whatever you throw at it. Because let's be real, you know, dog guys have been running like plugins and things like this on computers with like 6 to 8 gigs of RAM. You know what I'm saying? And been able to do a lot of the stuff that we want to do. Now, we haven't been able to get as many tracks as we need. You know what I'm saying? It limits you as far as tracks, especially, and like the performance like varies on the single core performance of, you know, of whatever computer you're running, because multi-cores don't matter for CPU on computers, because everything is linear when it comes to music, so it processes this way, so it doesn't take multiple cores. That would be like more for graphics or whatever. But what I'm saying is if you have something that has high single cores, you know, and like, you know, like Sample Kings is about to say in here, is that this MPC, the MPC X, has like it's either a single core or a dual core, and the new MPCs have like a quad core like processor now too. So if we can get something with a better processor and, you know, more RAM, I think it'll be able to take. If we can get like 8 gigs of RAM, I would say 8 gigs minimum. If we can get something with 8 gigs of RAM minimum, we'll be able to do so much with the NPCs, so much. You know what I'm saying? It would hardly be any limitations, because let's be real, they've done, even though they have a lot of functions that we want on the NPCs, as far as like what they can do, you can do a lot, and the NPCs can handle a lot, you know, for, you know, being standalone for a standalone unit, like what they're made for. So I think just more RAM, better CPU, some in the X2 or whatever would be great. Let's keep going. Great comment, Fox Styles. The original leak of the NPC was called the Akai 46. Wow. Oh, Studio Gangster, you got a deep, man. Peace and love, man. Only some of them are VSTs right now. Just Baseline, 2 Cent, Hype, Odyssey, and Selena. But they are planning on making the rest of them VSTs, aren't they? Fox Styles, bet. I agree. Viral Beat says I would go for the 404 size. That's what's up. Ghetto Style says I feel like 16 gigs of RAM should be mandatory. Hey, I feel you, bro. Like in this age and this time, like we have like cell phones that have more written get like my I'm pretty sure my iPhone 12, I mean my iPhone 13 is got more RAM than NPCs in it. It says you can buy any base computer off the shelf right now with 16 gigs of RAM, standard for about $300 for sure. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it shouldn't be hard for them to put more RAM in these things. Like, and if they do, they'll be able. Like, they wouldn't have any problems with anything with like with Ghetto Styles, which I mean not Ghetto Styles, but what Fox Styles was saying about like effects and plugins and all that stuff, because it would be able to handle it. That's where most of that stuff is held in the memory. You know what I'm saying? So the RAM. So there would be no issues. You could do full. I mean, you still kind of can, but I mean, if you're doing stuff like because I see this being pushed towards like electronic like in dance and like techno stuff like that. They're trying to push it in that direction too, for people who do that type of stuff, and like the amount of effects and drops and automation and stuff that these guys use in like productions like that, they almost need to have more RAM, because those are pretty intense like sessions. If there's like a real diehard person who does it, and like they're doing like all the drops and all the risers, and they just have crazy automation everywhere, and then they got like crazy effects on like on everything that they're running. You know what I'm saying? So let's finish this video. I caught up with the chat. So let's finish the Sample King video.
Writing code they come up with in 2012, they come up with the MPC Studio right here. Okay, got that one. Next, they're chilling. They're making a little bit of money here. Then they come out in the same year with the MPC Ren. The Ren comes out, and the Ren's rocking because it's got a built-in sampler, plus it works with the control surface, and then that means you can put it in your computer and you can work with it. That's pretty cool. Now, both these machines were actually controllers and used the computer software. Pretty cool, right? But two machines in the same year, what made them pretty much a little bit more richer, and they established that they're actually an American company making the brand new Akai gear, no longer a Japanese company. Then, something else starts to happen. In 2015, they come out with the MPC Touch. I don't know what that was about, but they had to come out with one that was, of course, not the Ren, but the MPC Touch didn't have a sampler built in. So you did your thing on there, it's kind of cool. Then the next thing that comes out is this thing right here. I think it did have something else in that. But that comes out in 2017. What comes out here is the MPC Live. Now remember this. The MPC Live and the MPC X come out in 2017. That's pretty awesome, really. And they start to sell. And the X is popular. Loved it. It was like bigger. Reminded me, of course, of the 4000. Better than the 5000. Good deal. Liked it. Yeah. And then I figured they're probably going to just continue it because they got to do something else. No. They get whacked by the pandemic. Pandemic comes out. People want to stay a little bit more in, right? And so in 2020, they get smart. They know people are going to be inside. They make the MPC 1 and the MPC Live 2 available. Awesome. Then in 2021, near the end of the pandemic, they come out with the controllers. They got to have a controller also, right? So they make Studio 2. Now look at this. We have Studio 1 in 2020 or 2012. I'm getting confused here. And then we have Studio 2 in 2021. That's almost like 9 years later. Now, we have the MPC Live in 2017. They make another one in 2020, and it's a brilliant idea to put a speaker on there. I mean, that is what I'm talking about. That takes guts to do that. To put a speaker on there, I mean, you put something on a speaker, you're thinking, is it going to blow? I mean, if I buy, I buy that. So the speaker can blow. I make too loud. They make the speaker so it just really, I think it doesn't even blow. It's like a fuse on it or something that stops it from getting too loud. It's awesome. They make the machine, it sells. Okay, but my point here is that a new machine's coming. It's pretty simple. Here's my theory. We have 2012, we got a brand new studio, then Studio 2 in 2021. We got an X in 2017, no new one. But we got a Live in 2017, and we got a new Live in 2020. So the X is my deal. I think they're going to make a brand new X. It'll be X2. It'll have maybe a touch strip on it. I hope it's got like a screen, maybe a bigger screen, or a screen with like, you got faders for like a mixing board, and you can do stuff like that. I've got an idea about it. I don't know. Maybe a touch strip. Who knows? Just new and improved. Because remember, the X has a 2-core chip in it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the
That's what I was saying
MPC
about the
Live 2
two-core
and the
chips.
MPC 1 and the MPC Key 61 have 4-core chips. So they can upgrade it. They got plenty of knobs, and everything's almost like interchangeable now.
And that's great,
You know, you
because
can get parts
I'm gonna
here,
stop it
parts
right
there.
there, kind of right quick. Well,
Because we got NBC parts. They own it. Well, look. Tell me what you thinking about them. I think it's going to be an X coming. I think the X might come before Christmas, or it may come after Christmas. We'll see. Let me know what you think. I'll check you in a few. Peace.
Are you wondering what the metaverse is? Because Meta just launched a free course that explains what it is.
Stop that. Finish recording. I didn't even leave Okay. Now, so like I was saying before, like the X, let me go back to here. Like the X right now, as we have it, is sitting with a 2-core chip. You know what I'm saying? And that's the processor. The chip that's in the MPC Lives is 2-core chips, and all the new MPCs have a 4-core chip. Now, that's for a reason. Like I said, it doesn't really matter that much when it comes to like actual music production and when it comes to effects and things like that, because that's more affected by the RAM. And if it does use anything like the CPU, it's going to be linear. So having more cores doesn't really matter for that. But what it does matter is for these new plugins that are coming out that they want to look beautiful and vibrant. You know, that helps with the GUI. So the reason why the GUIs or the GUIs look good on the NPCs, and that's basically the animations and the way that it looks when you go to I'll show you for you guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about, but for the people who don't, we're just gonna go in here and we're gonna go to a plugin. So let's go to did I update this one? I didn't update this one. I thought I updated this one. Oh, it's in standalone, that's why. I did update it, but I don't have the new plugins in standalone. So let me go to my Live 2, and I'll show you on the Live 2. Got my Live 2 right here. I'm gonna slide that in here. Okay. So hopefully it doesn't take 10 years to load up. But basically what I was saying is that that doesn't matter. The cores matter for like the GUI. It makes the effects look beautiful. It makes them look vibrant. It's more for the graphics. You know what I'm saying? Let's start over. Okay. So let's go to a plugin. We got HypeSync up here. Gonna go to browse, and then we're gonna go to program edit. Where did I move that to? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So like right there, like when you have multiple cores, then you can make stuff look nice like that and change like the way it looks and have visuals and have it look nice. You know, I haven't tried and looked at the stuff. I haven't looked at what the plugins look and program edit on the MPC X. Wow. What am I doing here? Sorry, guys. Okay. I haven't looked at it. I haven't looked at it on the MPC X, so I don't know how well it handles that. But I imagine that it might be struggling because once you start getting into better graphical stuff, like it does require more cores. But if we have like RAM that has, if we have fast RAM, it should be good as far as the effects and stuff with more RAM because of first of all, if they make the single core processing better, and then like the memory will be able to handle it, which is the RAM. So the MPC X does need a bump in that, and that's why I think that like maybe Sample Kings was on something with that. Hopefully, we do get another iteration of the X, and who knows what it'll be called. Pretty sure it's not gonna be called the X2. It could be, because we got the Live 2, right? Let me see. Let's see what the chat has to say. Fire B said, I never use the screen on my MPC Touch. I use the screen all the time on my MPCs, so you know what I'm saying. You're a better man than me. I think they're useful. Like I said, I don't know if I would be able to see myself without it now because I do use it for multiple things. So, Street Life. The Touch was my first MPC, and I hate it. Wasn't standalone. Yep, like I almost pulled the trigger on the Touch myself, but then when they came out with the Live, I was like, fuck no. And I just ended up getting the Live. So, yeah. Ghetto Style says, as far as the difference in processor having all the NPCs, I really haven't. So you haven't seen any difference in, because Ghetto Styles is like a gear guy. He's like we call him the king of the gas. You know what I'm saying? He has all of them. So, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely qualified to say that. But he said he hasn't noticed any difference in the GUIs. So, maybe they're not running intense GUIs right now, but we know that they're getting into the plug-in game. So, no telling what they're coming out in the future. So, I would think that if you do make something like, let's say you come out with an X2, I would want it to be future-proof versus, you know what I'm saying, at some point, the X isn't going to be able to handle the GUIs that come out for the plugins because it's just going to be too graphic intense, and they're going to have some type of fix to make it work. Eventually. That's how I feel. It says, notice the difference there. What do you mean, Ghetto Styles? Street Life said, that's what I was thinking around tax time. Oh, yeah? Lifted Noise. This is why my OG Live is super slow when loaded and effects plugin. Yeah, that could be the reason why it's having trouble. Because it came out the same time that the X did, so I'm pretty sure it's running the same chip, and that's probably why it's slower loading up stuff. And that's the reason why like stuff is slower loading up too. Because it only has, but that shouldn't be too bad because that has to do with memory too, I believe. It could be a combination of the both. I'm not sure. Let me see. Lifted Noise said over 1 minute for Flavor Pro. Wow. Okay, Ghetto Style says that sounds like a bug. Okay, so Lifted Noise. Oh, sounded. Yeah. Like I said, it could be a bug. It could be like that. Could be one of the reasons though too. Because we know, and that could have to do with the memory too. Do you have a Do you have a solid state drive in your X? I mean, in your live lifted noise? Because I know this with computers, like computers that have regular drives. I don't know what the MPC Live with the drive, what kind of drive, internal drives they have, but I know for a fact that like on computers, the regular drives are super slow unless they put them on some like a SSD drive. Then everything is loading super slow. So if you don't got that on an internal drive, on a SSD drive, that could be a reason as well. Cause it just initially to be the GUI. Could be. Bring in Viral Beats. Viral Beats said, "I really seems like they are headed towards something here. I agree about the X. I also an 88 key with hammer action keys. Possibly. I don't know. It just I think it's too early in the game. Too early in the game to make a key 88 because at this point, they've had the MPC. They haven't even been able to keep the MPC key in stock, and I don't think it has to do with it just selling crazy. I think it has to do with like chip shortages and like just like transportation, like how they're shipping it, like where they're coming from. So a lot of companies have been having problems with that. So I don't think it has anything to do with that. So it might be too early in the game for them to be creating or bringing out a key, XL or whatever, some with 88 keys. Just my opinion, though. Yeah, man, you went to go buy both of them, so you went and bought the Touch and then came back and bought the Live the same day. Yeah, told you. Ghetto Styles is the gear slut. Yeah, that's what's up, man. If you got it, you got it, baby. Or the NPC X key looking like the Miko. Hey, man, I never get a chance to touch a Miko, man. I've always wanted to, and the Nico. Like I wanted to try the Timberland's version of the Nico. I heard that was fire. Yeah, I never got a chance to even see one in person. But yeah, I always thought the Miko was very intriguing because it was like everything that I'm saying that the NPCs can be. If they just add more RAM, eventually you could probably get put third party plugins on there too, which would be a major dagger in the hearts of someone like Native Instruments with their standalone stuff because if you have something that can use your plugins and third party plugins somehow, then you're winning. They can make wrappers for that stuff. Plugins do that stuff, and OSs do that all the time. They make wrappers to but this all that stuff is in VST format, so they already have like VSTs on their platforms. They should be able to do it. Let me see. Ghetto Style says, I cannot see using something that is not a touch screen. I still keep trying to touch the screen on the machine MK3 to this day. uh, Viral B says some guy at NAM had a MIDI guitar made from an MPK Mini. Wow, that's what's up. That would have been pretty cool to see. Well, I say this to say this, man. Um, I don't have no doubts that something is coming in the future, but we see these prices of the NPCs going down, and I don't think it's because something new is coming. Like this is the season to be shopping, and these things have been out for a while, so I think Akai just wants to like get some more sales coming in, especially with things slowing up. We got interest rates being hiked, all this political stuff, things that's going on in the economy, which is slowing down the rate of which people are buying stuff because people are uncertain of what's coming up. So I think this is just a marketing scheme. If you go back here to Z Zounds, like I said, on here at the top, if you go to the what's name, it says Black Friday savings start now. So, and we got the NPC right there, front and center. They know these things are hot. They know that people want them. I still think that the NPCs are like the best things that are on the market right now for me. People have their different views or whatever, but I think overwhelmingly, like, these things are getting more and more popular. The NPCs, like, they're being able to do more. They're coming out with new products that are appealing to different markets, and they're bringing more markets in, which is a kudos and a good job on Akai's part, because they are hitting new markets. They're hitting the younger people. They're hitting keyboard players. They're, making it versatile, so people who do like use modular gear, they can use it. They just got a lot of things that are good. So, right now is the season where nobody really cares like what's going on in the economy and stuff, because Christmas is coming up and the holidays are coming up, and people's pockets go empty around this time. So I think they're just trying to capitalize on that for Black Friday. I don't think this has anything to do with um, with a new NPC coming out. Now, could a new NPC be coming out? It's very possible. Like I said, if a new NPC does come out, I think it's gonna. If I had to make my guess would be that it'd be the next iteration of the X, or if not, some type of lower form of the NPC key. I don't think they will come out with an NPC max just yet. I think if they came out with the max, it would be probably the last thing they do, because they want to see sales coming in from the 61 first, and then maybe if they make this this NPC key, 25 or 35 or however many keys they make it, something, the form factor that's small, and see how that sells too. Because they already kind of got like the NPC key 61 and the NPC X. It's like the two big standalone unit things that they could have. I mean, an 88 key would be amazing, and there'll probably be fully weighted keys and full pads and maybe 16 fade 16 Q links on it. That's why I would like to see something like an NPC X with a key hooked up to it. I think that would be great. But do I see that coming? Nah, I don't really see that coming. I agree with Sample Kings, or like, in this case, like Raul as well. It's either going to be an NPC K, like mini version, because they're trying to get the keyboards now and they're trying to push these plugins, or it's going to be something like the NPC X2, and that's just my honest opinion. Let me see. So let's go back to the chat. Imagine NPC keytar. That'd be that's crazy. Oh, he bringing them to market but unauthorized. So he trying to force Akai's hand to like sponsor it. Yeah, I'm hoping that Zounds will let me like test out the NPC key here soon. I honestly want to do the ultimate MP1 showdown. Ghetto Styles can do it right now if he really wants to. He has all of them. You still have the NPC one, right? Ghetto. I know he has most of them, if not all of them. So, but that's what I want to do. I want to get my hands on them, on all of them. I've already tested the one, and I've been messing with the X2, and I have like numerous numerous experience on the live too. So it's like if I can get the MPC key and mess around with it, then I can give like my final thoughts on what I think is the best MPC on the market right now. And I want to do that for you guys, so you guys to know, because I want to, I want to give insight on what to buy and what not to buy, because that's just what I like doing. And don't get me wrong, I think all the NPCs serve some type of purpose. So everything is going to be speculative, on whether you should buy it or whether it's good for you. So everything that I say, I always tell people to take as a grain of salt, because you have to figure out as people, as producers and as people who own studios, like what fits better for you in your studio. NPC one, it's great form factor, great shortcuts. NPC 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 one is also lacking some IO. Don't have like the phono inputs for turntables, different like that. I broke this stuff down in the pros and cons. So if you guys haven't seen that video, then go check it out. I got two videos, one on the pros, one on the cons. NPC Live 2, amazing device, has great IO, battery, speaker, internal like SATA drive, so you can expand the storage. Lacking in shortcut buttons a little bit, but the quick quick shortcuts that you can have, kind of like shortcuts that you use on DAWs, they work pretty good too. So it's not really slow, but it's not faster than the NPC one as far as like what I'm saying, like workflow. NPC X, a beast. That's all I can say about the NPC X right now. I'm going to do a pros and cons on that too, but I'm telling you the NPC X is like, there's not really too much stuff that I can say bad about the NPC X. But there's a couple things that I've been hearing and it's been going around. Like I said, I'm going to put that in the video. NPC key, I don't know yet, but I know that it's appealing to keyboard players and people like me, because I have a keyboard right here. And it would be nice to have something that I can do everything on and not have to move and just do it all in one take. It just makes, I just know I would be fast on the MPC Key 61. I know I would just fly through beats on the MPC Key 61. I just know it. That's why I can't wait to test one out. So we got Felipe back up in here. What's good, man? And we got Ali Star. What's up, bro? Let me see. He says, yeah, more RAM and a beefier could, with a possibility of upgrade existing system boards, would be killer. Oh yeah, beefier CPU. Okay. Yeah. I thought you still had it. You still have oh yeah, you gave the original Live to your son. I remember that. Yep, your son's got the original Live. So Ghetto Styles actually has every single iteration of the standalone NPCs. The only thing he needs to do now is buy like the retro version for each one and get like the gold version, and then like get the supreme version of like the NPCs. The NPC Lives and the NPC ones and stuff, so he can have the whole collection. Because he's got every single one. He just doesn't have every single iteration. So now he just needs to get like the NPC Retro, too. And the NPC Live 2 Gold version like I have. And, NPC Retro 1. I think they made an NPC Live Gold, man. NPC X Gold. They did. They made an NPC X Gold. I don't see too many of those out here. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. If you guys haven't copped that yet, you need to go do it. Felipe said that he's really happy with Ghetto Styles expansion pack. What you get for the money, man, definitely he did his thing on that expansion pack. You know what I'm saying? So, you can put you could type down in the comments Ghetto Styles, like the website they can go to pick that up if they haven't. Great sample pack. I have it. I have it on mine. And it does. It has a lot of sounds. Has a lot of sounds. So you know what I'm saying. And he's giving it to people for a generous price too, which I commend. Let's see. Beat the block up. I know you guys see that. See those right there. Yep. It's like 5 different mini expansions. And they have drum kits. All that stuff. So you know we support the people in here. I'm about to end this live. We've already been an hour 10. I didn't want to go too long on this. So what I'm gonna say is that I think a new NPC could be coming. If it does, it's gonna be an X. I already said that. But I don't think that the price change is because we might be getting a new NPC. I think this is Black Friday, and this is gonna be a limited. This is gonna be for a limited time, and we'll definitely see, like after Black Friday and Cyber Monday, if the price goes back to regular, then we know that it was just because they wanted to do the sale. So, what I'm gonna say is that, oh yeah, man, that live too is chunky, but it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad. But what I am gonna say is that if you guys are waiting on like something like the NPC Key Mini, or if you're waiting on the X, then just save your money or whatnot. But I think if you were wanting to get the NPC Live 2 or the NPC 1, this is the best time to get it right now. And even though, you know what I'm saying, like the NPC 1 started at the price that it is now and it went up, like I think inflation is going to get worse and these prices are going to go up. We've already seen the price hike with like other products in the market. So, you know, I think this is a hell of a time to get those machines if you were looking at it. The NPC X isn't on sale. And I think if they were making the NPC X 2 and they wanted the NPC, the original NPC X to like kind of like fade out, that they would put those on sale, but they're not. They got a lot of great sounds here, a lot of great sales here on Z-Sound. So if you guys want to check it out, you guys should go up there and check it out. They got the pay as you play. You guys know if you've been watching the channel for as long, you guys know I'm a huge fan and a big supporter of Z-Sounds, and they've been helping me with the channel too. That's the reason why I have the 1 and the X. They let me hold them on loaner so I can test them out and bring you guys the reviews that I've been bringing you on them. So, you know what I'm saying? As always, in the description, if you guys want to support the channel, you like here, if you're in the market to get this stuff, you know, guys, click on the links and purchase it with my links. It'll help out the channel. It's free for you, and I get a little bit of kickback, and it helps. So, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but I would appreciate it. But you also have like sites like Guitar Center. I'm pretty sure Guitar Center has this stuff for the same too. So you don't have to, you know, you don't have to use my links. If you guys shop at like Sweetwater, if you shop at Guitar Center and you guys have like the Guitar Center cards, whatever will allow you to get this thing, you know what I'm saying, and get it in your studio, that's the biggest thing. If you guys are in the market to get this stuff, I think now is the best time to get either a Live 2 or NPC 1, and however you get it is how you get it. But get one if you're trying to get one. Don't be on the fence, because I believe the prices are going to go back up. And I think this is a limited time, you know what I'm saying? And then you're going to have to wait a long time before these things go on sale again. So, you know, once again, $1,099 for the Live 2, and $699 for the NPC 1. I didn't see the retro version on Z Sound. So let's see if Sweetwater has the retro version on sale too. MPC one, because I would think that they would both be on sale. And I don't even see. Maybe they sold out of the retro versions. Maybe they don't have any. But as you can see right now, Sweetwater also has it for $6.99. Let's go to Guitar Center and see if Guitar Center has them on, because you know Guitar Center be having the sales too. And they got the gold. Woo! And look at that. Like you can go to Guitar Center and get the gold version if you're in the gold like me for the $6.99 price too. So it looks like everybody has the sales on these. Like I said, once again, I have the links in the description if you guys want to check it out through Z Sounds. I believe in their program, pay as you play. You can get this stuff on the low, get it in your house, like they're saying, like the next business day, right here. They're saying free delivery by tomorrow. I don't know how the hell they can do that, but whatever. You know, you can pay like the you know, once you make your first payment and stuff, they'll send it straight to you, and then you're doing the payment program after that. It's really good, man. I can't stress. All my whole studio was built off of Z Sounds and Guitar Center, but mostly Z Sounds because Sweetwater didn't want to work with me with the credit cards. My credit was bad for a long time, so I probably could be approved now through Sweetwater if I wanted to, but because my credit is a lot better. But Zounds is messing with the people that's balling on the budget, so I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it, man. I love Zounds. And that was well before they started sending me gear, man. They just started. I've been using them for years and years, bro. But yeah, let's keep our eyes out. Now, I told you I was in here, NPC gang up. You know, I know Site got some new hats coming out, so you guys check it out. The man Ghetto Styles is in the building. He's got his expansion pack. I didn't see him put the website in here, which he should be doing. He should have put that in here already. I haven't seen him put it in there. But you guys can check that out. You know what I'm saying? Support the brothers. Viral Beats has a YouTube channel. Ollie Star has a YouTube channel. I don't know if Felipe, do you have a YouTube channel? Oh, you can't link on YouTube? Okay, so is I believe it's beattheblockup.com. Let me see. I'm right here on the internet. Let's see what that comes. Yep. Beattheblockup.com. Right here. It says click right here. You can get the stuff right here. Go check out his stuff. Go subscribe to Ollie Star, Viral Beats, Lifted Noise, Ghetto Styles, Sample Kings. You know, shout out to him. You know, I did a review on this video, or not a review. I used this video. Lifted Noise also has United We Stand standalone. This is his shirt that I'm rocking. I support the people, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just out here telling people to support me. I support the people too. You know what I'm saying? So go check out everybody's channels. Ollie Star, Viral Beats, Ghetto Styles, Lifted Noise. You know what I'm saying? So many other people have great channels on this NPC stuff. You know what I'm saying? So many people. I am Site. Dang, bro. I make beats. So many people. So many people, man. So, like I said, if you guys are in the what's the name for this, check out the links and below. Other than that, you guys do not pass up this opportunity, whether you use the links or not. Get this stuff for the discount. get it on the cheap, man. Get it for the low. Okay? Get it for the low. All right? I don't know how much I need to say that. Get it for the low. If you're on the fence, this is the time to pull the trigger on something if you can afford it. I'm not telling nobody to go broke to get an NPC. Don't go broke. Don't use your yeah, the Drink King, he's dope too, man. Felipe. I like the Drink King too, man. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing on Twitch. But you know what I'm saying? Basically what I'm saying is get the stuff. If you're on the fence, pull the trigger. Just don't go broke. Don't empty out your savings account. None of that stuff. Okay, so you got a new Facebook group called the NPC Caf, Ali Star. You guys check that out if you're on Facebook. I think you sent me something to that, and I've been on Facebook for a while. I think I seen something, but I haven't been on Facebook. I had to delete all social media off my phone, man, because it takes up so much time, bro. I only try to go on there to like post videos and stuff like that. If I missed it, bro, I'm sorry. Cause like I had to delete all that social media stuff off of my phone, bro, because I literally not getting anything done, and I hate when I don't get stuff done. So, yeah, especially with these new opportunities that's coming my way, I need to execute, execute, execute. So, oh yeah, Tube Digger too. He's an OG. Matthew Stratton. I mean, we can go all day, bro. There's so many people who make great content. I know like people in the community, they watch everybody's stuff just like I watch everybody's stuff. You know, there's so many people, even OGs that's been in the game, like you know what I'm saying, like I think Premiere has a channel. Premiere has a channel. Uh um just so many people, bro. I can't name like my it's late early and my brain isn't functioning that great. So like I said, but I'm gonna leave it at that, man. You guys stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, I didn't know you got. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know you got kicked from the game, man. Yeah, I had no clue you got kicked from the game, the gang, bro. Oh man, I don't get in the politics and stuff like that. So I don't know why, what was going on with that. I do know that the the they try to keep that group like functioning a certain way because Akai is all in there and stuff like that. But hey, nobody's safe, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that that the moderators and or site have kicked like high profile people out of there too. So I don't know why that was. I'm sorry if that happened to you, bro. But like you said, if it is if you did you started your own thing, that's what you got to do, man. But like I said, I know Sight personally. I talk to him a lot, probably more than I talk to anybody on YouTube, and that's my bro. So I don't know what's going on with that, and I don't get in his affairs. So yeah, I just support the people, bro. Oh man, you joined late, man, but I'm glad you came, bro. Akira Gold, or you might be a lady. I've been messing that up lately. I basically said my thing though, so I'm gonna get out of here, man. Once again, you guys stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, guys.